Pretty fun matchup into the Anivia. You can avoid the wall entirely with your rocket jump. You can, if you have any sort of CC set up here by this Maokai, run away with scrappy fights and skirmishes.
DK actually got the read this time around. It was Lucid that did this on the Aatrox into, Faker. I believe, a Sejuani, as Faker is taking a lot of damage, but Owner is going to come out of the enemy jungle. That's a flash from Showmaker. I'm not sure about that one, and now he's just really dead. Oh, he gets the egg. There you go.
Okay. I'm not sure if Faker should have allowed that. To get it here, there's just no real way to close the gap for Dplus. Showmaker's TP, obviously his 2 lane isn't going to get him there any faster, and they didn't have bottom side prio, nor do they have those critical ults for the skirmishes we were just discussing to come over there and kind of try to cheat their way. And Carrier are otherwise missing here. There just isn't really anywhere for them to go, so handled it well, and now this Gwen has 3 grubs, so that's very good for Dplus. Also, the Tristana has 3 grubs, so side lane win cons I was talking about before, very strong here for Dplus, now significantly empowered.
He is now Doran, maybe in trouble. The nature is grasping as Xiu gets stunned up. Does he have the snips? The answer is yes. Lucid going to be the one to lock down that kill, as now we are 1 apiece between these 2 teams. We'll see whether there is sort of a turnaround gank or something like that, but right now you can see this dragon is getting started up, and it looks like Dplus are not going to contest it. Lucid up here towards the top side of the map, and so Chemtech Dragon going to be picked up here by T1. And
the argument,
give me the cloud. Give me the cloud. Mountain. Okay.
Mountain. Okay. The argument for not going for the contest here for Dplus is just that they think they're going to have a little bit more scaling range damage here with this Tristana later on. They don't want to fight into this Kalista early, especially without setup there on the bottom side of the map. So they instead just index through top side.
Well, Needlework comes out yet again. It just kills him. Soul of Olo for Xiu.
1,000 gold ahead. As I'll watch this again, goes in on the cannon, even though he's stunned, gets the fully stacked Q, drops the ult out, hits it twice, and 3rd time's the charm.
That was beautifully played. And looking very cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, not getting too excited about it, knowing there's a lot of League of Legends left to play here in this game.
Well, right now, Xiu is playing very respectfully. And so Carrier not exactly with a lot of opportunity.
This could work out, though. I think Shio's like, all right, I waited long enough.
Oh, in he goes. There's the Slicing Maelstrom. The Needlework comes out yet again. Fate's Call not doing a whole lot as he's looking to try and wipe out Doran, but he's not able to do so. That is the punish. The next episode of the Pogstate, if you want to know about the Wheelhouse conversation once more.
Career is maybe thinking he can make a similar play to what Carrier just did, but there's a lot of deep vision. He cannot quite actually sneak his way over here to try to set a trap. Will be seen.
This time around, T1 has got a lot of CC and sort of control, like zone control, with the Anivia, and the cannon.
The Anivia lead doesn't mean that much when you're like, well, I've got a 1 stack on my Rod of Ages, and I have my upgraded boots and a Dark Seal, and a fully stacked tier.
Yeah!
Whereas the Tristana is like, well, I still have a Kraken Slayer. I kind of actually can do a lot of damage in skirmishes and team fights, and I still kill turrets very quickly. He just got that full topside turret. Then he's going to be a huge damage threat later on. So Dplus need to make something happen before that in this game, as we are going to have a bit of a scrap here. TP from Faker. This is going to be sole point for T1 if they can secure this, and they will now have that zoning Anivia here.
I do think the Dplus definitely need to fight for this one.
Absolutely.
They do have Lucid in position. He throws down the Rift Herald. Let's see whether he throws down the ulti here as well. Let's see how this one goes. There it is. Pop Blossom is going to be pushed away with the handshake, but Lucid gets in, steals away the dragon, and now Owner is trying to get himself out. Xiu running amok right in the middle of the fight, and the twisted advance, the bullet time, the combo from Dplus is too good, and Xiu gets those scissors out and makes them work. The bottom lane is cut into pieces. It's a triple for the Gwen, and another one for Smash as well. 2 on the floor for Dplus as well, but they get the steal, and they win the fight.
They win the fight in a massive way. And this was a dragon stolen by Lucid, which, by the way, he has been brought them to their first of what could be potentially 3 for the reverse sweep. As Xiu is going to get ulted here.
Yeah, Faker is going to find the chain CC as well, and I don't think the Gwen is immune enough. Does have the Needlework, but it's not enough. So Faker going to be grabbing his first kill of the game to augment his 50 CS lead.
Smash gets money, and he's 1,500 gold ahead of pace.
Yeah. This is a big lead for the Misfortune, as now T1 thinking about setting up for Soul Point once again. Last time around it didn't quite work, but they are in position. Doran with teleport that he did manage to get from his quest. It's up and available. As Xiu's in the back of this pit now, Teleport comes in. Showmaker is turning up as well. As Lucid,
it's a lot of sticks.
Try and keep this Gwen safe. As like you were saying, that is a lot of Ren stacks into this Dragon. Let's see. Lucid now throws out the ulti. Can Ona get it? No, it's another steal! What the heck, Lucid? As once again, Xiu is now immune in the back of the pit. Not anymore, though, as he needs to slink back into the mist. Flashes over the wall. Highway robbery complete.
High ultimate there to secure this.
Yeah. Lucid just saying, slow down, slow down. Yeah, he's like, I'm going to smite at 3K. And he did, or something.
And they get out more comfortably, and they have the Maokai. So even when T1 get the better group and they have vision, they're like, I don't really like this angle. But if they send somebody over and try to hard commit, and then they get pushed off the Baron, anyone who's left in the side lane who has TP, which right now the solo laners don't for Dplus, but when they do have that TP back up.
Speaking of which, yeah, Doran is just going to blow up. He flashes in, but the Buster Shot, they're playing tennis with a cannon. What is this? Why isn't Wadid working today?
And
oh
that's
my
Dragon.
goodness, and now the Drake is going to be taken. That is triple Mountain soul point for DK.
And T1 just couldn't make a choice.
Reverse sweep T1 out of the LCK Cup, surely not. And not on the Baron, as Ona is going to rotate over. Like we were saying, that informational advantage is still there for DK, though.
That Lucid ult.
As Ona, let's see whether he can get it done, as the Baron is smote away by Lucid, of course. Twisted advance to take down the Aatrox, and Smash is going to get flashed on by Faker. He will go down, but Carrier is going to explode as well. There are the resets for Showmaker, and he looks for another explosive charge. Man, he's drawn so many beads this game, and you can see that range is just kind of absurd. Rocket jump going to come in, and he gets another charge, and down he goes to the egg. Korea gets the information, and they will be able to take him down. So Baron for DK, and they'll get the prize in all of these kills, and a 5,000 gold advantage.
And this is a Kalista comp for T1. Getting back into this game is going to be nigh impossible, as Doran is also way up.
Oh dear. Showmaker doesn't have Buster Shot, so no tennis. As Lucid is like, come on, man, are you hitting it back? And Showmaker's like, no, I'm tired. I can't do that. I'll just kill it instead. And it is going to be the tree that's given kill credit this time around.
Them hard.
Feels like a pretty fantastic third item as well, because once you buy it, your passive is stacked up so far that you get the full value. It feels very, very nice. As Lucid able to get into the tiny little window to break those chains. But the bullet time is just thrown out. Faker is just dead. Popblossom under 2. Korea! You absolute madman! He's over the wall! And now it is Korea falling, but it's totally worth it this time around, as Doran, he comes in to try and save the play. The slicing Maelstrom is pretty powerful. Everyone's golden, but DK are the most gold today, as Carrier walking back to the fountain, asking them to be gentle, and they're going to say absolutely not. Not today, because we are top 3 in the LCK Cup as DK book a ticket to Hong Kong.
And Career can barely believe it.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.